Okay, quick chat about something I say a lot is necessity creates ingenuity. So like when you need something, you have to figure it out. And people that don't necessarily have a strong need or a strong want have difficulty, figuring shit out or having any reason to have desire. They don't have a lot of passion a lot of times because they don't really need to. So it's been a bit of a theme in my life. People often ask me, like, how did I get into modeling? And one of the ways that I relate that happened to me was goes back even further in my life. I was a mechanic, and the same thing. I had my own garage. People would ask me, "How did you become a mechanic?" And it was the same thing. It was always need created ingenuity. So essentially, like, I wanted to drive. I liked to drive, and I could never afford to pay someone to fix my stuff, so I had to fix it myself. Straight up, I could not afford to pay somebody to fix my truck, so I fixed it myself. I could not afford to pay someone to fix my car, so I fixed it myself. I learned how to fix it. I researched how to fix it. The information for how to do things is out there. So if there's a thing you want to do, realistically, all you have to do is research the thing you want to do and then do it. It's honestly, it's that simple. So the same thing happened with modeling. Essentially, I wanted to get into acting, and one of the things that you needed to be an actor was pictures. You need headshots, and you need to have like active kind of like social media stuff. People see what you're doing, get your name out there, create a network for yourself. So you need pictures. So pictures, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay people to take pictures of me. I could not afford to pay people to take pictures of me. Literally. So the same thing that happened with being a mechanic, I did that with modeling. Instead of me paying people to take pictures of me, I fucking charged them. You see? Instead of me paying someone to fix my car, I charged them to fix their car. And it was just a flipping of the thing, and that's become kind of this similar thing with photography too. All of my passions. So here I am, I'm getting paid to be a model. People are taking pictures of me all the time, and then a little light bulb goes off in my head. I was like, hey, I used to take pictures, like, and I know how to do most of the stuff that these people are doing. Why don't I take pictures again? So I just did. So that's the thing, is I just do things, and a lot of times it's based on the fact that I have a need, but I don't have the money to just pay people. So I figured it out. I become passionate about success, about accomplishing whatever that need is. I have a want, I have a desire, I have a need, and then I create a fire in myself about accomplishing it. I don't care what anyone says. Well, you can't, be a model because you're a 40-year-old dude, right? Do you listen to people when they tell you can't do things? The first thing that goes on in my head is like, are you a model? Are you a model? No. Well, you know what then? Shut the fuck up. Oh, you can't just quit everything and become an actor. That's not, you can't do that. Oh, really? Can you not? Are you an actor? Oh, you're not an actor. So where's your frame of reference? Where's the think about that when people tell you can't do something. Like, I don't listen to people when they tell me I can't do something. Mostly because they've never done it. They've never done anything most of the time. They're talking to themselves. It's like a black mirror. They can't do anything. Yeah, no, you're right. You can't become a model because you're blah, 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 whatever you tell yourself. And the too old thing, that's the worst. Oh, you're too old to do this, or you're too old to do that. You can't, because you're too old, whatever. Like, Seriously, that age thing is so like, it's so self-limiting, ridiculous. It's an excuse to not do things. I will single-handedly bench press you. I'm too old. You know, I was like, get the, you know, you can't do that though. You can't be like, oh yeah, well, you know, let's go to the gym and see who's too old, or, you know, let's run down the road and see who's too old. Right? Too old to do what? I don't know what you're too old to do, but I'm not too old to do anything, except for some of the same stupid mistakes I might have made in my life. But, you know, reality is I'll still keep making more. That's okay, because I learned from them. But anyway, when you have a need, it creates a ingenuity of some sort. You got to think outside the box, and you can get passionate about that thing. And all of my life's successes, all of my artworks, all of my things I've done and created those are all a result of my passions. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I never went out to create those things. I went out to succeed in my need, and those are the evidence of it. That's the evidence. So too many people are trying to like create the result of passion rather than the passion, feeding the passion itself. The passion. There used to be this McGuire's hot rod guy on TV, and he had the show, and he was like, the passion. So when I say that, it's making me laugh a little bit. It's an inside joke with myself and any McGuire's fans. Yes, you gotta feed the passion. Anyway, that's the thing. So, need creates ingenuity. Chase the passion, not the results of the passion. Don't listen to people who tell you you can't do things, especially if they've never done them. And you are not too old. You are not too young. You're not too skinny. You're not too fat. Not too short, tall, pretty, or ugly. You're not too anything except for whatever you believe you are. So believe you can. And I assure you, you absolutely can find success at whatever that thing is that you're passionate about.